It's that time of year again. It is spring, and there's no more ice fishing on the lake, so that means time to head to the Rainy River and meet up with the buddies all up at Bemidji State University. It's about a 2-hour drive from Bemidji, and it is totally worth every second. I hope you guys enjoy this video as we hook up into some beautiful fish.
Ooh. Check. Damn, it looks kind of cool in the lights.
Well guys, good morning. We just got the boat launched here at Vitus, Rainy River 2021. We got here pretty early. We got here right before 6 o'clock and just beat the rush. As you can see, the boats are starting to line up here. Parking lot was full. There's probably about 15 boats that filled the parking lot. We were the second one parking on the road. Pretty excited. Hopefully should be about the time of year when the, let's say the 26th. I think it's about the time of year when the big ones are gonna start to bite. So we're gonna try for some big walleyes and some big sturgeon, and Jeff and Sam are already in the boat. And hopefully we can get her done. Super excited. Let's go.
You're literally like right there. Yeah, it was cool. My line's like right there.
Ready?
Yep. Wipe off the feet.
1, 2. Uh-oh, it might be a little froze. There it goes. We are out on the Rainy River with Jeff and Sam trying to catch some big sturgeon and walleye. We just made a run. Jeff, how's your face feel?
Cold.
Pretty cold. It's like, what, 24 degrees out here. It's pretty nice though. The wind was supposed to be like 10 miles an hour, but it's really on like 0.
Pretty calm.
Pretty calm. And we missed one so far. Hopefully it gets better, so.
Yeah.
I missed one. I missed a fish, but it happens. Oh, we got some people, some stragglers going up on the ice there. Let's have to take a shot.
Bruh.
Never know though.
Someone's got a bruh. We'll be there. Yeah.
Jeff on the board with the first walleye.
Eater.
That's a leader.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. No keeping walleyes on the Rainy?
At least on camera. No, just kidding. No, you can't keep them.
Oh goodness. Well, good job, Jeff.
1 out of 29.
We would have probably shot at those. I have a fish on. Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
What's good?
What the heck?
Not a horrible one. It's like a 20 taking a spool off. Here, while you do that, I'm gonna get some pictures of it, videos of it. Spool's in his lap. It can fit through the net, by the way.
Gotta do a little update.
Update.
Video.
Of me?
Yeah.
Oh. Don't worry about my fingertips right now.
Alright. Get her back in the water.
Another day.
Another day. This might hold us. I mean, if we can get that dug down. Ready?
Just about all the line.
Yeah.
Busy out here today.
Anything to add? Busy?
Yep. Aye, aye. Rough seas today.
Yeah. All the big fancy rangers think they can make waves whenever they want to, even though they can. Could go for a nap and a sturge. Sam.
Oh.
Oh, it just looks like it's bending. No?
It was.
Well, Sam, so what we got on for our setup here for sturgeon?
Big 3-ounce weight. Slide up and down. Leader. And a circle hook with a ball of crawlers on there.
Nice. That's
Pretty easy.
Pretty simple fishing. Anyone can do it. Get a big rod. Big old cat fishing rod or a big musky rod. Pretty simple. I'm tired. I'm not eating because I ate all morning. Not very hungry right now because I ate 2 sleeves of Ritz. Hand never left the barbecue Walleyes bag. Now we're just watching people dump their boats in the axis and scrape the bottom of the trailers up because one of the axes is bad and you hear pretty bad. Oh, okay. So this is target species today. Nice white sucker. Beautiful fish. Exactly what we were going after. Dang it. Let's get her back home. Today we are sucker fishing on the Rainy River. Just kidding, we're not sucker fishing, but I just caught sucker. When we are sturgeon fishing, we like to just keep our lines just set up against the boat like everyone has here. And you just want to wash your rod every once in a while. You'll start seeing it go boom, boom, boom. And that's when you know you got a fish on, so. I got him, don't worry. I'll wait till he swoops around the back so he doesn't actually dive down.
Okay, so this is where we're at. I'm hooked up into a giant sturgeon. Sam grabbed the camera and I told him to start recording and I forgot to tell him to turn the mic on. So there was no audio through this whole thing. I casted my rod out. We were about fishing for sturgeon for 10 minutes and boom, I get a bite. I set the hook and there's weight. I think it's like maybe a little sucker and it turned out to be bigger and bigger and bigger, and as it got closer I was like, oh my gosh, could barely keep it on. There was one point where I had to try to tighten my drag down a little bit because I was getting low on line, and the thing just kept pulling and pulling. Definitely the strongest fish that I've ever fought in my whole life. We still had no idea how big this sturgeon was going to be. Just horsing on it, it was something else. Reeling up one of these dinosaurs is insane. Literally everything about this fight was amazing, and we kind of started getting it up to the boat and it just started diving towards the bottom. Dive, and all of a sudden here it comes. It starts to run to the front of the boat right at the anchor, and I'm like, oh no. So I try to kind of pull it back towards it. The thing, I can't do anything to it. It does what it wants to do down at the bottom. And it's seriously the craziest thing, these fish. And here you'll see me, it literally, you have to use your legs, you have to pull with all your strength. The next day, like right now when I'm doing this voiceover, my arms are literally sore from this fight. We get it up and it surfaces here in a little bit. As you can see, my rod, where my reel is actually starting to wiggle loose from my rod, so it's kind of crazy. So I just keep fighting it here. I think the total fight time for this fish was about 10 minutes, and it did not like the boat. It would just keep diving. So as I'm fighting this fish, here you can tell it kind of goes to the back of the boat and it starts to come up. Seriously, the most fun fish I've ever caught in my life. So here it surfaces and it takes one big whack and goes right into the motor. I had nothing to do. There was nothing, the fish was stuck on the motor, my line was stuck, and I had no tension on it. The boat next to us was like, maybe just let it run and do whatever you can. Jeff trims the motor up here and the fish is literally stuck on the prop. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose it. Like, I've never even seen a fish this big. My biggest fish in my life, and I'm like, it's gone. There's no chance I'm ever gonna get this. I'm trying everything I can do to get the line out. And all of a sudden it pops free. And it's wrapped up about 3 times in the body, so I knew after that I can just kind of drag them in. We got them in the net. And then from here on, we work with the fish and try to take care of it as best as we can. As we know, these fish are so old. Like, I think this fish ended up measuring out at 62 inches, which is about anywhere from like the 30 to 40-year-old fish. And I think since like they're up in the rivers spawning at this time of year, full of eggs, this fish was heavy. Like, me and Jeff trying to lift it up right here, there's nothing like it. Like, and like there we drop a little bit. It didn't hurt it at all, but just an insane fish. Like, I could do squats, work out with this thing. Just the power that it has, and it was seriously the greatest fish that I've ever caught.
Oh, target species.
Oh,
Sucker.
boy. Look at that. She greasy?
Get this back. Show her to the camera. That's supper. Look at that. Trophy right there.
Nice. Good boy. Want a picture with it? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's not bad.
Sam with the sucker, and Jeff right in the background. This is not staged, I promise.
How do you
It's
say
a good one.
It's better than before.
Come on,
close.
Jeff.
Oh, he's not bad at all.
Get him in.
Right on.
Wow, look at that beautiful fish.
Oh, cool.
Good job, Jeff. Want a quick picture?
No.
Yeah, you do. Official tape.
From 4, 27, 23.
23 incher. Let's get a nice double release on these two beautiful target
Ready?
species fish.
That's
Bending up again.
I was like, and you just said it?
Yeah.
Dude,
They're biting so light.
yeah, imagine how many we did.
I can just
grab this one up, do them.
I got your rod.
Open through a little bit.
I wasn't expecting that to be a
Bring it
fish.
in like 50.
We got the tape ready? Yeah. Well, it just goes from a little over that to there. Here.
Do you have the mark of the other one?
You're on video mode?
Yep.
Well, didn't take too long. 5 minutes in this spot. Got a nice one. Send him home quick. Oh, he said, oh, jeez. He wanted to go.
Right on.
Watch this. Oh, juice. Oh, that web fingers. Oh! Rainy River 2021, an absolute blast. Like seriously guys, if you've never been to the Rainy, I strongly recommend. We ended the day with about right around that 20 walleyes. We weren't necessarily trying for walleyes very hard. We could have caught a lot more. Biggest walleye on the day was right at that 23-inch mark, and caught a couple suckers. One of them was a red horse, and then 2 amazing sturgeon. I caught the 62-inch and a 48-inch a little bit later. I can promise you guys this will not be the last time that my rod sees the Rainy River. It is one of my favorite destinations in the springtime when both the walleyes and the sturgeon are coming up into the river to spawn. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching Mel's Moan Media.